Let's do this.
Moss the Chronicler, who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
The colors are so beautiful. I can't tell if that's Bahamut or Ifrit. Or Ifrit. It's not, it can't be Bahamut, it has to be Ifrit. Fireball. The music is so cool, even in this sequence, this opening sequence. Woo! I'm excited to experience it myself, Dragon. Oh crap, I don't think I evaded. Oh crap. Oof. Ow. Was this just all a story? Hi, Purple. You can tell how good a Final Fantasy game is based on how long it takes to mention crystals or spheres. The Dalmatian Republic. Yeah, it's a good time to pay attention to the small details, or, you know, if you have a PS5, you can always play alongside me.
It'll be light soon.
Their
Both
armor
camps
is
have begun
really
to stir.
cool.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Now you wonder what the mark is.
Let's get this done.
Hi, Falls Victim. Welcome in. Let's try not to give too much away about this demo. You know, I'm really looking forward to experiencing it myself. So if we keep any, like, you know, impressions or feelings about it at bay for a little while, that would be great. But you're more than welcome to revel in the experience as it happens. God, it's gorgeous.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Wyvern.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Well, now I can finally move. Okay. The main menu, press select at any time to outside of a cutscene to open the menu. Okay. Gameplay configuration including camera inversion can be adjusted in the tab. So how is the camera? Alright, it's fine. VA put some stank on it. Wyvern. Filthy. I actually have never played any of the Pixel Final Fantasies, so I'm looking forward to experiencing that at some point. I hear 6 is rather good. Yo, Bad Monkey Dude, what's up? Jeez. The Republican Army front lines. Chocobos! To battle! Quay! Quay! I just want to hear the sounds I make in this game. Hi, Estes! Oh. The music! Gee, what is that? Like a plasma ball? It looks like some elemental bomb.
This is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
You can feel free to time them out. They just seem to be talking to themselves. Zer Nitra stronghold.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
There's some political rife.
Ashe, the King of Waloed is our guest.
The King of Waloed. Ooh, here's a nice car. Not yet, victim. I still need to play the demo. It's on my bucket list of things to do. Yeah, you can really feel the tension in the opening. From the battle on the fields to the negotiations to the tension and need to find this Shiva something. That is a really cool way to light your... I don't even know what pipe, I guess, is what you would call it.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Her outfit is awesome.
Or am I mistaken?
Looks highly uncomfortable to be in the full leather outfit like this, unless you're like a biker and it's not warm.
Has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Really? You can only like access the lore of the characters during the cutscenes? You can't even access them anywhere else? Are you for real? That's interesting. Active time lore. Hold the control pad to access active time lore, ATL. Features a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Okay, let's break this down a little bit because there's been a lot of information that has been thrown at us. So our current location is Fort Zer Nitra, a stronghold situated in the western end of the Nisa Defile in the Dalmatian Republic. In the year 1873, it served as a site of meeting convened by the Dalmatians with the Waloder allies in attempt to enlist their aid to drive back the Iron Blood, who had been a thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before. Okay. Dalmatians looking for the Waloders as allies so they could drive back the Iron Blood. Got it. And They were thrown on their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years ago. The Battle of the Twin Realms was a conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sambrick and the Kingdom of Volode. Yeah, time to get a notepad out. We need to like map this out. Okay. We haven't heard of Sambrick before. In the Kingdom of Volode in the year 1865. Sambricqua forces with the power of the Akon Bahamut. Okay, so they have Bahamut at their side. Dang. Took the Strait of Otha back from Volode. Okay, so they took stuff back from them, putting an end to a blockade that had lasted several decades. The Voloders, looking to hold back the Sambricqua advance by any means necessary, formed an alliance with the Dalmatian Republic, who themselves are waging a war against the Iron Kingdom on the Western Front and prevented the Empire from progressing further. Okay, so we have the Dalmatians, we have the Volode, and we have the Sambricqua, and we have the Iron Blood. But it seems like at some point, Sambricqua and the Volode fought with the help of the Dalmatian Republic to probably subdue the Voloders to get what they want. Okay. But we're also fighting the Iron Blood. It feels like the people who are getting screwed over here, let's put it this way, are the Voloders. I think that's why there's so much tension on the political table. Because they're like, now you want our alliance against the Iron Bloods? And they're like, do you see what you did to us 8 years ago and screwed us over when we were fighting the Sambricqua and they took land away from us? I think the Chocobos are to blame. Yeah. This is already intense, but let's just say one person is getting more screwed over than anyone else, and it seems to be the Voloders, if I'm saying that even right. They seem to be really screwed over, which is why that dude was like huffing at the table, like, nah. Okay, so the Dalmatian Republic, let's learn about them. They're a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm. Good, more names. And has capital at Rendala. It's home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang. There is no official state religion, and the citizens are free to worship as they please. Dalmacia's key political entity is the parliament, which formed of ministers representing each of the states with the prime minister at its head. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so much political tension already. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool because I do like Vittordi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I do like my lore, and I like to be able to make those connections kind of early on. Yeah, they've already thrown out like 100 names so far. Okay, so now we know about the Dalmatian Republic. Got it. There's freedom to worship and do whatever they want. Then you have the Volode. These are the people screwed over. They're the sole surviving nation in Ashe. Well, that's kind of scary. Volode has a capital at Stonier, home to the mother cluster of Drake's Spine. So I think they had Drake's Fang and they have Drake's Spine. A warlike line is considerable military might serves to keep neighboring countries at bay, while Volode does maintain a national alliance with Dalmatian Republic in the Southern Storm is a very much a marriage of convenience. Okay, so their alliance is very much convenience. What else do we need to know? The Iron Crusade, I guess this is where the Iron Blood come from. The fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom. Ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of his battalions. Iron Blood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other lighter weapons. Hey, that's my style. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall attitude, which has earned them a reputation on the continent as savage, if somewhat primitive warriors. So they're basically like the Vikings of the world. They just want to fight, right? Iron Crusade is just looking for blood. They seem to have like a little bit of like kind of democracy, if you want to put it that way. Volode is very like militaristic. Maybe a little bit of a dictatorship. Who knows? What is dominant? Those within whom sleeps the power of an Akon. Okay, so this is why they want to go find the Shiva dominant. Those within whom sleeps the power of an Akon. Okay. So I wonder if that's a person, like someone. The Akon is within someone, though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman. Oh, they cannot be. They can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but they can also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment. A quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared the realm over. Fantastic. So Akons are housed in people who are very similar to people, but they have the power to control elements. Nice. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Do we feel a little bit more like, have we covered more lore now? Are we gonna be less confused? Let's see. Yeah, we'll pause again when it comes around to it. Hey, Kieran, we're breaking down some lore. Selin. Still confused. I mean, I feel like, you know, it kind of does take away a little bit from the immersive aspect of just watching a cutscene through, but they did also throw a lot of stuff our way, so. How do I go back to this?
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own.
Okay, so they're scared of the Ironblood now because of that.
Underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What? Did
Whoa! Language.
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
He's massive.
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
I don't know if I would want to upset him. Dude, he's intimidating.
Which just leaves me. The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm.
He's making it his problem. Okay, nothing happened. I thought I was gonna get some lore about the characters. Yeah, she definitely is foxy.
You cock.
Whoa!
Benedict.
Oh my gosh! Saucy!
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion.
Woo!
Lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
God! Dude! I didn't expect a Final Fantasy game to go there.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will
Wait,
pursue us.
why did it not play the Titus laugh? Oh, can anyone fix that? Oh my gosh! Yo, that was saucy. Oh, I'm trying to find the active game lore. Okay. Whew. Oh, they tell us about the brand. Oh, okay. Yes, head is the size of her torso. Absolutely. Game of Chocobos. I love that so much. Misfit, thank you so much. Hold on, I can probably replay your alert, but with the Titus sound. I want to make sure that you can get your little Titus laugh in there. Give me a second. It's just gonna be a little bit hard for me to pull out this window when I'm like using a dedicated monitor right now. And we're gonna break down more lore. Yay! Actually, I'm really excited about this lore feature. Okay, let's see. Alerts. Streaming tools, overlays. Yeah, alerts. Yep. We're gonna have to emulate it though, so hopefully this works. Custom, and it's gonna be 1000, and it's gonna say. It's not gonna be SpongeBob though, unfortunately, but.
Look at them go.
So much better.
Probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. need that before an EDM drop. Thank you, thank you. What just happened? I tried to emulate the alert through the browser and then we heard it through OBS and the browser simultaneously. Sorry. Okay. All right, lore time. So we're currently in the Nissa Defile, a deep arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dalmatian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 1865, it was a site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions to the Dalmatian territory. Okay, so Iron Kingdom trying to sneak into Dalmatian territory. And it happened so at the Nissa Defile. The Bastards, they're really called the Bastards, a unit of trained assassins deployed to the Nissa Defile, deep within Dalmatian territory, and tasked with the elimination of an enemy dominant. I'm guessing the Iron Blood dominant in this case. This is the brand that these characters have. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers, identifying them as something other than human. Icons? The great nations of Valisthea having a long-standing accord to brand their bearers in this way that the slaves might be traded across borders. Maybe something else. Bearers of what? All right, so it definitely is a brand. Like they're trying to mark them as something else. The Men of the Fist, Dalmatia's standing army, while officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units, employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes, and the deadly skill on which they wield them. Battle mages, swords, and prodigious axes. Oh, the former, okay. Foot soldiers, got it. And then the Iron Crusade, which we've already learned about. Primitive warriors. Yeah, like, definitely has no filter, for sure. Yeah, harshly stigma amongst society, yes. I mean, I guess, like, the way that we've always perceived bastards are those, like, of illegitimate birth and whatnot. With a more common definition of the term. All right. Hi, Leo. Oh, we get to play again. Sorry about the crunching. I just need some energy while playing. Yeah, you can see the Nissa Defile here. On the coast. Yoshi will sustain you. So will Sokon.
And quick and deadly, as always.
In and out. Let's go.
Take a van.
Is it an actual van? Oh, I just put it to the side. Thank you, though.
Something's not right.
Titan. So the Daleks finally grew tired.
There's Titans in this? I'm sorry, this kind of really does take away from the immersion, but... Is there no active time lore? Whoa! The Warden of Earth, of whom Hugo Kupka is the current dominant. Are you telling me Lion is the dominant for this Titan? He takes the form of a stone-skinned giant whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens among the people of the Dalmatian deserts, the recipient of his strength being granted great power and status by the Republic in return for commitment to protect the nation in times of war. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Lion. His name is Lion. Okay. Nice.
Being slaughtered.
He's huge! Is that Shiva?
And look who's here to greet the bastard. Come on.
Oh, the music is so beautiful. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. 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 Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Might be worth using it on Shiva, Robert. Okay, let's try it again. Shiva, please. Yes. Look how beautiful her model is. Hot dang, and her skin glistens too. It has all these beautiful highlights. The Warden of Ice, whose appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. The Iron Blood sends Shiva against the Republican forces in this defile where she dueled against the Titan, the icon of her. Holy heck. Where did he get that burst of speed from?
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Okay, we already split up. Hopefully we don't get stepped on. I don't know if I would choose Titan to step on me. That is so cool. That dude. He's like, oh crap! He's just gonna stand there. I guess not. Dude, no! Did they lose him? Oh.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
Silverboard, that was metal. Someone just died. That was metal.
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Oh. No. Hey, Yota.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
I wonder if that was him when he was younger. Don't confirm. Must be. That's a very similar hairstyle. 13 summers earlier, the year of the realm, 1860. Rosalith. Do you yield? I do not!
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables.
Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him
Cute
eventually.
pupper.
Don't give up now.
Chisel!
Two
Puppy!
arms. Wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Yeah, it's a dog day. We had Huey, now we have this pupper. Fight, 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 fight.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Show me sword combats. Attack the Lord Commander. Okay. Press square to do a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Once more.
Okay.
Very good.
Attack the line manager.
Swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the
Cornelius.
phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without.
We just caught the sickest opening cutscene. So what do we...
Clive,
So this is not a cutscene, so we can't get
bring
lore here.
fire down upon me.
Channel your inner flame. Okay.
Keep them coming.
Okay.
Excellent. Well done.
Yeah, I think the aesthetic of the armor is
Wield the firebird's
so good.
flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude.
It can
my
be
blade.
arranged.
After all, your attacking prowess
Dude,
will
this
count
game is
for
so
naught if
saucy.
You don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Evade 4 times. Evading attack at the precise moment is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making them susceptible to a counter like square or triangle.
Try to evade my attacks.
Okay. That was a slow thrust.
Good. Move only when you must.
Precise dodge. I could have came up with a follow-up there. There we go. Hell yeah.
How did you dodge that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, so the triangle seems to be an evade with a fire blast, while the other one seems to be a melee attack.
Your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed.
Which time? I love which time.
Granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Executed Phoenix Shift 3 times. So that's what he did to get away from that rock that almost pulverized him. It flattened him. The Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle to swiftly close distance.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard.
Nice.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow.
I wonder if there's like a
Death may come
constraint
by
on
a
how many I
handful of
can
cuts as easily as it
chain.
comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
Okay.
Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear.
Ow.
Now, that won't do at all.
Teach me how to heal. Consumables such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Consumables can be assigned to the D-pad via the Items tab in the main menu for quick and convenient use. They can also be used directly from the menu. Okay.
All right then.
Okay. All right.
That's better.
In what way,
Battle
Abject?
is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be
Okay, so
decided
you don't
with
want to break a
single
combo.
stroke.
Got it.
You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test.
You just gotta get used to it with this community, Abject. They always come up with user names that we meme about and make an appearance.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me.
Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing, Auric. I'm like, shiny! All I've been thinking about is, wonder what that shiny in the distance is.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
The will gauge indicates the opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they're vulnerable. I like that.
This time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Lord Mordok's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage before he gains his senses. Fair. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability. Okay. Ooh.
Well, it's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
I'm pressing triangle instead of R1. Nice, we staggered him again. But we still don't have... There we are. There's Phoenix. Yay! That's so good. I love it. I love this fanfare. It's perfect for the game.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last.
I think the combat's gonna be very fun.
It's taken me long
If this tutorial is any indication.
That was a display worthy of your father.
Timeliness is
You are a
important.
true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
It's gonna be fun to see how it's gonna play out in larger
What are you lot gawping at?
combat as well.
Idea drills.
Bigger groups. I do like this opening sequence here. Okay, so we have a bit more lore. Okay, let's unpack. So we have Clive. Okay, so first we're at Rosalith Castle. Let's take a look at that. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family ruled the nation. An architectural feat that the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since its early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of the proud nation and people who inhabit the city beneath. Then you have Clive Rosfield, firstborn son of Archduke Elwyn, ruler of Rosaria. So, all right, now we know who that is. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. So I guess he's not necessarily a dominant then, but he does have some ability, I guess. Rodney Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army. Not only is he a skilled warrior and loyal guardian of Rosefield household, he's also a fine tutor. Indeed, it was he who trained Clive in the secrets of swordplay. While he may be a hard taskmaster, his belief and trust in the shields that serve under him make him a much-loved leader. All right. And this is the blessing of the Phoenix. No, victim. I already told you. Like, I definitely don't want any, like, you know, tips or anything like that. I know I might have mentioned spoilers, but I'm not really looking for help right now. Like, I think the lore tip was kind of nice because I wouldn't have figured out otherwise. But yeah, I want to figure this out. It's my first experience, and I'm sure you've had some time to figure it out yourself, but I would really like to go through the same learning process as well. And if you want to give me a tip, you could be like, hey, I have a helpful tip for you. Would you like to know it? And I can say yes or no based on that. But thanks. Definitely don't call out my mods, though, for just trying to keep it nice and friendly so I can experience this for the first time. Thank you. All right. It has long been custom in Rosaria for the dominant of the Phoenix to share a part of their power in this way, performing the rite of rejuvenation upon those they appoint as protectors, that they may serve them better. So he's the shield. I wonder if there's like different parts then of the dominant. Because they say that there's different parts of the power. Yes, so Joshua bestowed upon his brother, allowing him to wield fire aspected magic without a crystal. So he's not a dominant himself. He can just wield the power. All right, the first shield. Title granted to the mightiest and most stalwart shield of the Rosarian army. The first shield is entrusted with the personal protection of the dominant of the Phoenix and is gifted a portion of the Akon's power over flame, a boon known as the blessing of Phoenix. Yo, James. Yeah, we're getting really, really close. Like, we're just a few days away. We just gotta be a little bit patient. Also, hi, Rod. New character. She has healing abilities? Oh, he. Okay. What about you? Who are you? Nope, not here yet.
Joshua.
Is that his brother then? Sorry, this is gonna be some getting used to with me finding. This is Joshua. This is the one that gave him the power. Second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as a dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his older brother is absolute, and he's only proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Like, it's nice to know a little quirk about them. Hates carrots. Absolutely hates it. Hi, Shy Guy. How are you? But that's really cool that it turns out the dominant is his younger brother. So, like, there's a very much different role reversal here than we typically see.
You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
Oh, never mind. Doesn't seem like he can tolerate these powers very well.
You shouldn't be outdoors.
So then who's the girl then? Nope, not there yet. She hasn't spoken.
Fine. It's just a cold.
Yeah, oven roasted carrots with like a honey glaze, garlic butter. Delicious.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
Okay, let's learn more about her. No, come on! I'm looking for lore! Expose me to lore!
Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We live to serve.
Joshua.
She looks rather young.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I wonder why she's speaking with her mouth covered. Heck. Too much, apparently. Too much.
Good day to you, Mother.
Yeah, I think so as well, because I've always talked about how lore sometimes can be very overwhelming, or can be the right layer on gameplay that gives you information about the world around you and the characters. This one is completely optional, and you can just select to learn more about them. But in the moment of like, who the heck is this? Like, it's really, really fun information. We're gonna try again, and we're not gonna get them. I lied. Ooh, ask and it shall giveth. Annabella Rosefield, Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn. and mother to Clive and Joshua. While she adores her younger son, she treats Clive and Jill with naught but thinly veiled contempt. That's terrible. Is it because he's just a dominant? Dang. That's so mean. I don't like Annabella anymore. Jill Warwick, born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle along Clive and Joshua, came to love her as a sister. So she's not related by blood, but she is from the Northern Territories. So I'm guessing there must be like some political alliance here where they, you know, why she would be part of this family, but kind of also sad that she's rejected. Yeah, I miss her already as well as this. Oh, so good. Her design is so good. Fury is so good. Yeah, it's exact. Like, you will get as much lore as you seek out, essentially, which is good, I think. Yeah, exactly. No kidding. Like, her favorite son. Clearly no favoritism here.
What a way to treat your own.
I like that there was a vibration feedback when I almost accidentally skipped the cutscene.
It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Yo, 8-ups. I know, right? Can you believe the day's almost here?
We should join them.
Yeah, silver hair is good. Just like a northerner. Oh, he gets his real sword now. All right. When talking to opponents so that no one can read their lips. Oh, that's kind of smart. I can think that that could be important when they want to speak about among common people. Like, you shall not know what us royalty are speaking about. Chocobo! Way! Oh, look at this white chocobo. No, I haven't played 15. It could be because he's frail, but I think he's frail because of the powers as well.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Oh, that's Father. Hello? Holy Rosalith Castle. I see more here than Rosalith Castle. ATL.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better.
I wonder if it's an albino chocobo or just a white one.
Is that so?
I guess the eye will tell us a little bit more.
Quiet. Stop it, boy.
He's so small, he couldn't even latch on!
Make a fine hound one day.
He just went bonk!
Lift up your head, girl.
Oh!
Your Grace.
It's like Metal Gear.
Capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Lord. Oh, thank you. So much for Elwyn and Rosby. I want to know about Torgal. Clive's faithful friends, brought back from one of the Archduke Elwyn's expeditions to frozen northern territories. It makes sense why she is very, like, you know, has a kindred spirit with him. Where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield, having presumably been separated from his pack. Elwyn gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. Hey, I haven't seen him in the future. Puppy lore. Oh, did you see that? Like, he just went bonk, and then just like bounced right off. Like a poor little idiot. Oh my gosh. All right, now you can tell me about Elwyn. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious Northern Territories. Okay, so it seems that they have fought out for the Northern Territories, and these two seem to be like prizes of that fight. Like Jill Warwick, she was a princess. And now you know also Torgal was found there. And he was given as a gift to Clive. Like, he wasn't even as given as a gift to Jill for being the princess now of this family. Like, no, they're like, no, we're giving this to Clive. Like, oh dang. I never heard your voice get that high. Are you sure that moment in Breath of the Wild where I was like, oh my god, Sekiko, and like that wasn't it getting high as well? Because I feel like it definitely went high there. And I became super unintelligible in that moment. I spoke in a frequency that hurt your ears. Great.
We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Nice.
Shields
Brofist. Birdo's defenses has dropped sharply. Whoa! He's like my cat. He's like my cat, I swear. My cat chases butterflies all over the garden. Aw, went too high.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Sunrise, sunset. Okay, there's a day mechanism. So finding your way, should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Holding down L3 and trust your animal instincts to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a marker.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
It's an interesting instinct. Attributes. Attributes tab provides comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, and abilities and gear. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you hear that? The soft, like, dampened sound of the menu? Ah, so nice. Look! Look at the pixels! My ears are permanently damaged. That's so cute! They were like, you know what? We miss Final Fantasy Pixel days. That's so adorable. Okay. Well, actually, what I came here for was heckin' photo mode. Unable to get the right angle or lighting on your screenshots, use photo mode to craft tailor-made images that will dazzle your friends and followers. I have people that follow me. Okay, wait. Ooh. Can't seem to get it just right. Let's turn off the depth of field for now. Okay. How do I do it? Yeah. You can even hide Clive. I don't want Clive. How do I take a picture? No. How do I take a picture? How do I? Ah. There. It's so cute. Oh, look at the chocobo just like lurking there. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, we got stables. Gil, ability points. I'm surprised you didn't notice that, Carl. It's so cool. The gear in Akon's tab is used for equipping weapons and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities to slots. Oh, look at the how you can't even see that, but you can see the image of the weapon is so cool. Like it's I don't know how to describe it, but it's more artistic in its image. And the icon used for it is cool. Upon joining the ducal army, all future shields receive a longsword, and not only serves as their weapon, but represents the oath they take to defend Rosaria and her people. The blade of this particular weapon is approximately a hand shorter than used by most, making it suitable for a squire not fully yet grown. And we also have a Rosarian belt. Designed more for keeping one's trousers in place than stopping the head of an axe. Those expecting a discernible protection from this basic accessory will be sorely disappointed. Thanks, game. And you also got system stuff. We just like mess around with things. What else we got? Gameplay, target lock, camera sensitivity, screen brightness, volume, subtitles. I sometimes like speaker names and subtitle background. That actually would be really nice. Oh, you can even turn off NPC chatter log. Okay. All right. Cool. And we also have a journal. What is sunrise, sunset? As duty, or as the duchy readies itself for war with the Iron Kingdom, it's bitter and long-standing of rivals. So does Clive prepare to do his duty as the first shield of Rosaria to protect and serve his brother Joshua, dominant of the Phoenix. So we gotta make it to the throne room. Okay, so I think she'll follow us around, but I want to go visit the stable.
Your steed is in fine fettle, my lord.
That's mine?
Isn't that right, Ambrosia?
Ambrosia? Oh, the quay is so good. It's not like the very animated quay. It's like cute.
Your steed is in fine fettle, my lord. Isn't that right, Ambrosia?
Oh, the little chirp. Yeah, Ambrosia is a cute name. Doesn't seem to be albino just because their eyes are more like... Well, they actually could be with the blue eyes. Does he have a lore entry? I don't know if you can access lore entries while, like, in the world. It seems like they are only cutscene relevant, but I could be wrong about that. They seem to have a lot of white chocobos, though. Whoa! Shiny! What do we get? Useful items. Potion. Okay. So how do I access that information, Robert? I do like the NPC dialogue on the left. That's so nice. The crystals are important. Me too. I demand an ambrosia.
The way I see it, it's us or them.
Lore as well. Yeah, I know. Shame, right? I'd be upset if Ambrosia doesn't have one.
So this is it, lads.
Ah,
Put an end to their little
I'm not sure if they mentioned the gender.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
They've closed the gates.
He wants to go around the long way.
The side entrance is still open.
But yeah, I'm kind of curious about it as well. Hi, the one and the only. How's it going?
All right, let's get this stuff.
Can you talk to some of these people?
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
All right. Ambrosia is the new roach. I hope we don't have multiple Ambrosias. We only need one. Apple! Oh, he has the bearer mark. The brands. They seem to be slaves.
Forgive me, Lord Marquis. conquest, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur.
Oh.
Damn, you fool. Did I say to speak?
That's so mean. Like, he was very nice. Like, he didn't, you know, treat him or mistreat him at all.
Really?
But this dude.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion.
Let's actually see a little bit more about this. See if there's more. Okay, so we already read about the brand, but I wonder if they added more. I wonder if the purple dot means they added more information. Oh, okay, yeah, it feels that there's definitely more information than we knew before. The mark applied to the cheeks of the bearers across Valisthea and identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers are being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Rarely bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them. The tester are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Okay, so at some point in time, they'll figure out you're a bearer. There's no running away from it. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. Okay, so they are not icons. They're not dominants. But they do have the power to cast magic without a crystal. And they're not like the shield, like Clive is, who was bestowed with the power by a dominant. They can use magics without a crystal. They're marked with a brand upon their cheek and use as tools, a cheaper alternative to scarce and precious shards. So what? They utilize the energy within them? This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become ingrained in the Valisthean life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. So they seem to be using them as an energy source or like some way of casting or anything, and it's just enslaving them rather than like almost like commending them for their ability to use magic without the crystal, while the shards are more vital for their, you know, military and power and might. Yeah, mages in the Dragon Age, right, exactly, locked in a tower and all of that kind of stuff. You gotta control them and fear them.
Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Abe's Odyssey? Same subject matter? Yeah, it seems to be like a tale as old as time.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now.
Torgal is so cute. No. Torgal just reacts to everything. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the threat that mages possessed. But I didn't agree with the treatment either. Okay, so that's towards the castle. What's happening here?
We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
Are they saying that me and...
This war ends up dragging on.
Wait, I'm already forgetting your name. Are you gonna get married? I guess it makes sense since we're not really family.
Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Oh, I guess you can do that. I mean, I don't know if we're, you know, step related, because unless the queen is from the north herself, I'm not sure about the implications of that just yet. She might be just adopted into the family. The item that we saw in the cutscene.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
I got a high potion. Yeah, already diving off walls. Okay. I guess we can carry on now. Beans, apples, and looks like a charcuterie board. Ooh.
Wheat harvests down again.
I would like to eat that. Okay, so they're definitely experiencing the effects of war. And the lack of and scarcity of food.
Here, isn't it?
Wow. Kind of reminds me of Aerith's garden.
Joshua.
Not as beautiful though. This place is pretty. I want to explore.
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm, inspecting the castle walls by order of the Duchess.
Sure. Sure, friend. That's exactly what you're doing. Cut him down. Yep, still there. Oh, what are you doing? I wanna know what they're doing. What are they doing on the shrub? Is that how they garden?
Marquis, forgive my man. You'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Are we using like some kind of wind element? Like, are these the bearers? Wait, can we take a better look? Yeah, they look like the bearers. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, Undead, by the way. Nice to see you. Like, if we take a closer look... Photo mode. And we roll over here. See, they have a mark. These are bearers. They're the ones that can use magic without crystals. I see why they would look at them. They're just taking these people that have great amount of power. They're incredible vast amount of power. What are they doing? Keeping them as slaves to do gardening work. Yeah, wind magic. That's sucky. Ooh, item. Potion. There's Joshua.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
I'm enjoying it, Carl. It's great.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you.
So I wonder if, like, let's say you use ATL. Yeah, you can always check if there's, like, new pieces of information with every cutscene. Hi, Tony Degrees.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
You, though.
Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand?
I don't like her.
Yes, Your Grace.
God, look at them tremble. Don't like her at all. Okay, making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them and then R2 to press with all your might. So when are we meeting Biggs and Wedge? I hope in this demo. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sorry it's taking me a long time to get through this, but there's so much to explore. Oh! Why? She's so sweet. And Sid, yeah. Not from heat. Just interrupting the flow to examine all the details.
How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Really? He's doing it for show in front of the mom? I guess the mom has more strictness, I guess, than he does. He's just like, whatever. Your mom's not watching. Typical parenting. Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army. Okay, so what's the details about Rodney that's been updated? So he's only outranked by Archduke Elwyn, okay, who's not only his liege lord, but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust, Elwyn trusting Rodney with all military matters. It's okay, no worries about the object. We can just ignore it. Thank you, Denjin, I appreciate it.
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Okay, what the heck is the blight? The Deadlands. It's like Boletaria all over again. We're going back to Demon Souls. Barren wastes bereft of aether, where no life stirs, and magic is all but unusable. Here, both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread ever more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceful fauna to violent desperation, and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Yeah, so the world might be mended. Exactly. So the world might be mended.
But in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde.
Yeah, seems like an undead. Port Isolde? No.
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long.
Got a Septiberto abject.
It is time to end it.
Got bunch.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the blight.
So we heard about Drake's Fang. I don't know if Breath was another one that was referenced before, but the Mother Crystals, yes, let's go find out. The Mother Crystals, enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all crystals that the people of the twins rely on their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with aether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each Mother Crystal and have long warred with each other for possession for their blessings. So yeah, we noticed that there's always one Mother Crystal for one of the large areas, like Dalmatians, the Walados, I am forgetting their name right now, and Ironblood, and the other ones, what are they called? The Saint-Briquois or whatever. Now, the Iron Kingdom, also known in local tongue as Haran. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of the Storm, with its capital at Craig Lois. I have no idea to say that. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from the volcanic island, situated just within or without its borders, depending on who you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Yeah, they're also very combative, as we've learned, almost very Viking-like. Hello, Eric. What is up? Welcome in. You drive a hard bargain. Okay.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it.
Anything on Stillwind?
Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
His dad is something else. He's like, dang, I'm so tired of her.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
There's definitely a bitter dynamic between the two, that's for sure. Maybe he's not a fan of, you know, his mom favoring only Joshua.
Yes, Your Grace.
I think that's also why he said Your Grace in front of the public and the mom instead of saying father, just because of her reaction. Retire to your chambers. Yeah, will do, Daddy-o. This place is gorgeous. So, here's a question. Someone might know this better than I do. Does this implement ray tracing? Yeah, a train wreck waiting to happen. No kidding, Misfit. No kidding. Look at the vast mountaintops. Yeah, I'm not either. You can tell that there's definitely some tension there.
No messages, my lord.
Thank you. Guess same way up. Let's see how cool my chambers are. Better not be boring. Get someone ahead of what? Damn. Cutscenes. Okay, are we about to see the dynamic of the parents? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner Archduke Elwyn Rosefield. Now possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. I see why they would have wanted it. You know, like, they're like powerless and they really want one right now as well. Hi, Shumway. Last day in the Netherlands, do enjoy it. It's going okay. It's a little warm here today, but other than that, I'm just happy to be back from Germany. Happy to be home and playing this. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like things are about to get tense.
How long will you be away this time?
She's so prim and proper.
Long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that.
Yeah, I am.
Only
For a
the
few
dominant
days.
Can enter the
Not very
so
long.
Yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell!
Okay, so only a dominant can enter something. I understand why she's hovering, though. If he is sick, it makes sense, you know? Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn, the mother of Clive and Joshua, it's not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants. Oh! Of the Phoenix that led her to being proposed as the bride of the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins. Having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. Well, heck. Well, no, honestly, I feel bad for her as well, because, like, she is born, right, with this, like almost, like, to breed, essentially, more dominance. Like, this is literally her purpose. So she's like married off to someone where they can continue that dominant line. So in a way, she has that burden on her, but at the same time, this marriage is simply purely out of this need to have this power, this dominant. And now they also want to get the Mother Crystal as well, so they can be a little bit more powerful. I just don't understand, though, why she would, you know, only favor Joshua but not Clive. I mean, like, they're both her kids, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing something out of DreamHack to eat food, for sure.
With your way, the boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the...
Yeah, probably. And I just have to fold it in half and eat it.
Swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn.
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him.
Doesn't like
He is
Clive.
a youth of but 15 years. He's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn.
Wow, you put so
Our
much
household
priority
has
in
no
that.
place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Wow.
As am I, my dear.
I too am worthless.
You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Not this again.
Ugh.
You know as well
Messed
as I
up.
do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely
Enjoy your look.
warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
He knows his place in this.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne.
Dude, this game is saucy.
All is in its right place.
She says it as she gets on
Unlike
him.
some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
That's so true. He's trying to remind her that, like, literally her son, you know, Clive, who may not have the power, is the reason why this bloodline continues. Get yourself some butter waffles, too.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Dang. Oh my god, the tension between these two. Yeah, he does. His position is more like Clive's. But, like, she shouldn't be scorning her son because he's not
Prove yourself.
of power. Like, I mean, she can't have all dominance. So she must have hated him when he was first born, and he was like, oh, not a dominant.
I should get some sleep.
Right.
Oh my god. But Joshua doesn't seem to have that same disdain as she
You're
does.
going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
And then there's her. She's caught in this conflict.
I am Joshua's shield.
She was taken as a prize.
I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from
I don't know, Berto. This is the first time it's really done this. I don't know if it did it in 15, but still.
I have another mission too. Father has given me my...
Let's see if there's any lore here. Anything new? Clive, okay. Firstborn son, though all expect him to inherit the Phoenix Flames and awaken as his dominant destiny, instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear the burden. In search for a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of the fire. I mean, I think it's still like a very important role that he has, you know? I don't know, Andy. I really would like to be able to play Final Fantasy 15, and that's why I was kind of asking if there was general impressions of where it kind of had a little bit more of that raunchiness. Because this one, not holding back. It's not holding back at all. It's just interesting. It's like more of a grown-up Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's great, Greg. This is so cool. This has been such a treat. We've had such a good time with it so far.
First command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
That's sweet of her. Metia, huh? What an angel. Oh, she's crying.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Yeah, looking like it. I'm guessing maybe that's the war that they had for like the twin. That's what I wanted to know. Metia, give me some information about Metia. The burning red star that sits behind the moon. Folklore ascribes to Metia the role of message bearer to the moon. So it's common custom across Valisthea to wish upon the star that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. I want to say we switched at least an hour and a half ago, approximately, Greg. But I highly recommend if you kind of just want to see it. It's been a real treat. We've just been unpacking lore, and more lore, and it's been very cool.
Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last.
No, war never ends.
But it never really ends, does it?
Help, she's been reading lore for 3 days. Hi, Singo. I would say it's as long as you want to make it, Greg, because I'm just sitting down and unpacking details, right? But it could go very fast if you just watch the cinematics.
Won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's so beautiful. Oh my god. I'm fanning out here. Geeking out. I honestly, the trailers at the beginning didn't do this justice. Everyone's like, I don't know how we're gonna feel about Final Fantasy 16. Like, it looks cool, you know? Final Fantasy 8
Good night, Clive.
times 2, really? Still took 2 hours, yeah. Yeah, it looks rough, but it's surprisingly very packed. Look at that, you can see Metia now. I think it's actually a really good, I think they might have realized that, Misfit. They might have like done a check of how people felt about Final Fantasy 16, and maybe it was like mid, you know, like lukewarm, and then they're like, you know what, we'll drop a demo a week before release. That will get them going, and then it surely has been turning people around. Ambrosia! Give me lore. Yes! Yes! Okay, we get Ambrosia lore. Born in the stables of Roslith Castle, Ambrosia was chosen by young Clive Rosfield to be his personal steed and raised by him from a chick. She is a proud bird. There you go, Lit. It is a she. And deeply loyal to her master, quickly turning her beak upon any but he who should attempt to pet her. Oh my god. She's a sassy little girl. She's like, no. Your hand is too dirty to touch mine feathers. Yeah, it's definitely stirring the pot of hype. Yeah, absolutely. That's cute. Yeah, I think I've always wanted a system like this in video games, and active time lore is it. It's a solution to just being thrown so much lore that you will never even go through. Unless you're like someone that likes to read through it. Yeah, there's definitely been a huge spike of excitement for sure, Greg. Yeah, the announcement was like, oh, cool, another Final Fantasy game, but do we really know how we feel about it? Is it could be another Final Fantasy 15? Yes, so the save carries over. But I don't know if you're asking about the ATL. I really hope it does, because the save does. So even if you play the demo, you'll get to carry on.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
I like that she's encouraging him. They seem to be very supportive amongst each other as like pseudo-siblings. But not necessarily from like the parents themselves. So it's nice that they're looking out for each other. I haven't seen anything for Rebirth yet. I've like missed all the shows recently. The reverberation of the controller is great.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the firebloods flame forevermore.
So they seem to have a family like banner saying with the Phoenix. Hi, Muffins. Hold on, let's see if there's anything new here. Oh, there's more about Elwyn now. So, Archduke of Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, Elwyn was born before his father, the previous dominant of the Phoenix. So his father was the previous dominant, passed away. So that's why they're... No, how are they cousins then? So he did not inherit the Icon's powers. Okay, that's why he never inherited them. Instead, he devoted himself to a study of swordcraft and statesmanship, that he might lead the country from the front, which he did to wide acclaim in leading his armies and quelling the rebellious northern territories. So had there been a dominant born, it wouldn't have gone to him. Which is why he's just like, why can you hate on Clive, you know? It would have gone to Joshua had Joshua been born to become a dominant. And obviously it's his son, so that wouldn't have happened, but yeah. You can pause during cutscenes, yep, and you pull up an active time lore window. And there's a little purple indicator next to any one of these like items of discussion in the cutscene that indicates if there's more lore than you had previously seen before. But you don't need to do this. Like, so if people don't really care much about lore, it's not important. But if you're like, who the hell is Jill Warwick, and you want to just learn more about her, then you pull it up and read. Oh, I have to take notes now. I might have to, because it's not like it's persistent lore. There might be some things revealed in some cutscenes, but not in others. Yeah, they're using the haptic feedback.
Allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Oh, he's not going with Ambrosia? Who are these two? Oh, could that be them? Do you think that's them?
We're ready to depart, my lord.
Novice shields.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
I have a big wasp in my room.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
I'm pausing for lore here. I need to deal with this wasp. Let me see if I can find it going towards a window where I can let it out. 1 sec. Did you see the wasp? It was flying around my chair in front of my camera. I think it went into the bathroom, so I just closed the door. I have a very angry wasp to deal with later. Because I'm just like trying to wait for us to go to a window or something so I can like open it and then let it fly out. God. Like, it's one of the terrible things about summertime. Jeez. Is the window in your bathroom open? No? I'll deal with that later. That's future Ash's problem, okay? Yeah, problem for future Ash. Hopefully I don't forget and just try to go to the bathroom and then have to deal with a very scary wasp. That would be terrifying.
Not today, we won't.
I would really wonder if it's Biggs and Wedge.
Sir Wade.
No.
Sir Tyler.
Okay, never mind.
Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Never mind. Too early for their introduction.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
It's big. It was like, yay big. It's definitely big. Ooh, interesting map. Oh. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive to fast travel to. Hey, Jersey. It's a Gigawasp. So this is where we are. We're going to Stillwind. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted bows. Now the settlement lie abandoned, and only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the deadlands to make their bogs their home. Ooh. I talk about big chat is or the wasp, both. I wonder what kind of manner of beasts we're going to come across here. At least 15 centimeters.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
That's interesting. Can't wait to see what the goblins look like. Oh, so now we get information about all of this. Cool. All right, I'm sorry, everyone. Breaking down more lore. Let's go. Stillwind Marsh, an area of swampland that stretches from northeast from the Roslith Castle. The odd village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that line the main roads of the realm. And with encroachment of the blight, the creatures driven before it, even the scant settlements, were soon deserted. Okay, so pretty awful place to be lurking. We have Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once a lowly born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a woodpile fell on him and his life was saved by young Joshua. Okay, so he's indebted to Joshua, the young boy, who's the dominant. And you also have Sir Tyler, who's a scion of a noble family. Tyler followed in his father's footsteps in entering the service of the duchy, rising to the position of the right-hand man of the Lord Commander. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, a level head who could be trusted not only to obey the young Lord Marquess's orders, but keep him safe, but to help keep the fiery Sir Wade in line. Oh, so Sir Wade is fiery. Got it. All right. Now the goblins. A common species of beastmen. While at first glance they may seem like mindless predators, goblins have their own unique language and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. While mostly found on the continent of Storm, the spread of the blight has forced them to find homes in nearby human settlements, a move that oft ends in misunderstanding and bloodshed. Okay, cool.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
Thank you. What did we do to you? Yeah, here's a cool little detail for Final Fantasy fans. Let me see what this thing is. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attack combos only using square. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. Cool. So if you go to the main menu, take a look at the lower right corner. I think a lot of people who are fans of Final Fantasy games would really enjoy this. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Let's see. Abilities. Ability points. Abilities can be spent in abilities tab to acquire new abilities as well as upgrade existing ones. If you're unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again. There's no penalty for doing so. Very nice. So, dealing damage and breaking a target's will. Okay. We don't have many ability points now. Yeah, the sprites are cute, right? But we can unlock something like a lunge. That doesn't cost much. We can also imbue the blade with fire. A slice down. I think I would really like to try the burning blades. That sounds nice. And we can maybe hold on a little bit to some of these other abilities until we feel like we want to test something else out. What about these rings? Okay, these are them. So you got Timely Focus. This slows things down. Timely evasion. Fleetness of foot requires light, quick reflexes, eagle-like vision, and razor-sharp focus, not to mention the calves of a puma. Evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. Timely strikes. And timely healing. Can we equip multiple ones? Oh, heck. So we got timely focus, timely evasion, and timely strikes. We can equip all 3. Just basic abilities? I mean, that's fair. This game is so, like, beautiful. It's like you really just don't want to even, like, spend time taking a look at things. Oh, okay. So they're for accessibility. Do they really make it easy? I mean, I don't necessarily need to do it, but...
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
We'll see how it goes with and without them.
Would maintain it. They've all fled from the blight.
They make it quite easy. Okay.
I believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Okay, that's where we need to go, but there's an item here. Yeah, I do like accessibility options, but I already chose the demo mode that focuses on combat. Yeah, so he has a weapon made small for a squire that has not yet come of age. That's fair, you know? Because, like, there probably are a bunch of people that want to review it. It's great, though.
Goblins.
They almost sound like they can literally go into, like, a Donald Duck laugh. Oh, dang, wait.
Look at the goblins. Is
there anything that we got here?
Goblins.
They're beautiful. They're like a mix between grublins and goblins. With their ears. Magic burst. Use triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant damage. Okay, cool. So after the combos. Then let's remove the rings then. See how this is like without the rings. Oh, can't change them while in combat. Well, dang. Dang, Phoenix Shift is so freaking cool.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
That's so cool.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Okay, that's where we need to go. Yeah, made very quick work of them. There's an item there. Nice. Strength tonic.
Welcome to Stillwind.
The idle music of this area.
There's more.
Whoa, finisher! And you can even see an indicator when you have enemies behind you. Oh, I had one sneaking up on me. Nice. Some enemies will drop gil and items upon their defeat. Loot is automatically gathered by approaching the glittering icons. That's fun. I like how clear the particles are for items. Like, you can't miss them, you know? They're so vibrant among the entire color scheme of this game. Nice. I mean, you don't really need QTEs for things like that, but it's like, it's okay. Insufficient inventory space, potion used. I wonder, hold on one second, everyone. I need to check something really quickly. Is there a graphical setting for motion blur? Yo, Alex, you're the only QT that I eat. Yo, thanks for the 32 months, Alex. How are you doing? Have you played this demo yet? Is there a way to change it? I can't tell. Nope. Is that like a nope? Oh, it looks wild. Wait, does that mean Carl? I didn't actually know Carl has a PS5. You should go bunk at his place play. Yeah, I would like to be able to turn off motion blur because it's a bit disorienting. Okay, we're going up there. Okay, I'm glad that it's not making you sick to watch. I would prefer to turn it off as well.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number of spells.
You know what I need to learn? How to... Show me how to set my blade on fire. How did that work? Hold. Nice. Okay. I'm trying to see how I feel about multiple enemy combats and awareness of them. Because I want to be able to pull off some cool combos. I need to still see where I can see my... Is there like a combo counter number? Because I haven't seen that just yet. I don't... So what... If anyone does know video gaming history, why was something like motion blur invented? What's the purpose of it? Dang, he has one strong kick.
We should be nearing the old village square. It might not be a nest of goblins.
To hide bad FPS as well. Thanks, Sky. Appreciate it. It's more film-like. That makes sense. If there's like bad FPS transitions, you really don't want people to catch on the stutter. I love their sounds. It's so good.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord.
We're fine.
Working on it.
We're fine. Like Totodile? That one seems like a leader of sorts. Has an interesting headpiece.
His followers first.
Care to thin the herd?
Thank you, Pojo! A weaver.
Down with you! Forevermore! A fine display, my lord.
Oh, that's so cool. Almost like it looks like he shot fire from his chest. Alright, come here. Is it a bigger goblin? Yes! Yes! I was so hoping it was a bigger goblin!
Here it comes.
Okay. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of Phoenix to deal not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking enemies' will can stagger it, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks. It's kind of like the poise breaks in like Sekiro. Yeah, Chonker Goblin.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, crap. I thought that would be enough. I'm trying to figure out how to do these dodges. Like, maybe multiple times? Like, that's not it. Maybe I can't. His name is Gigas. Oh, I love that. Okay. His name is Gigas. Partial stagger. Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening. Like, can I phase shift away, not towards? Reggie, Gigas? Sure. See, I haven't figured out that dodge. Let's see. Oh my god! Wade got annihilated. Hitting them all are down. Everything deals 100, up to 100, maximum 150%. Okay. So successive strikes are good when staggered. I see the multiplier here. Whoa! Dang! Ow! Ow! He just keeps on going. Yeah, I got comboed hard. But honestly, I'm still trying to learn this dodge. Like, I really want to be able to learn. There we go. I got the precision dodge. That's all I wanted. All right. Yeah! Yeah, boy! Let's go! I'm staying the heck away from that one. Dude! Tyler's just tanking it. Nice. Nice. That's a heck ton of stagger damage. It seems like I can only Phoenix shift towards. I'm still trying to get a hang of that. Like, I want to know, like, what is my range of movement with Phoenix shift and dodging? Not ideal, but we did level up. I use, like, pretty much all my potions. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance rewards. Rewards are based on performance and may include ability points and experience points. Okay, so based on how well you do, you will get points for that. So we got hard leather armlets. Though it's a modest wrist piece, might appear to be an uncomfortable fit for those cursed with fleshy forearms. Sorry, fleshy forearm people. Upon further inspection, one would be relieved to discover the band incomplete, affording its wearer a modicum of comfort, may he swine or starflame. Why is there so much, what you call it, flavor text? I'm your Pikachu? Yo, Udkar. What's up? Pikachu best Pokemon. Yeah, eat it, Gigas. Yeah, you want to fight?
Come back and fight,
yeah.
you coward!
I see why Wade is a bit fiery. It's the same in Final Fantasy 14. Okay. Hi, Drunk Accountant. What's up? Gear can gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped in the gear tab in the main menu. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle if only learned and mastered via the abilities menu. Sure. We have much more ability points now. Actually, put on our hard leather armlets. Great. Okay. We can learn like basically all of this except precision dodge. Let's do them all. So lunge. That's X and square. Easy. Use X and square while in the air to slice down. I do like that. I do like a helm cutter. Use R2 and the control. Interesting. To taunt the enemy. I didn't think that there'd be a control pad function. Use R1 to recover immediately after being knocked back or down by an enemy. All right. Not bad. Use X while in the air to kick off a nearby enemy, increasing the jump height and duration. And we're out of points. But I guess the only thing we didn't really do is charge magic. So that's a nice strike. Hell yeah. So what else did we get? How do we use all this? So we did the lunge. Okay, in the air. Taunt. Nice. And that's a taunt. This is kind of fun. Not gonna lie. Not even just kind of fun, it's really fun. High potion, good. I'm gonna need it for whatever's gonna come up. Potion.
There he is.
Come here. Come here, you little weasel. He's luring me into something much worse, I can just tell. Okay, I guess we go up. Come back here. There has to be worse than the Swallers.
This ends now.
The thing is it going to eat the goblin? It looks like it's gonna...
What's in there?
Bye! No! It's my worst Final Fantasy enemy! Oh! Of course there's a marble here!
Clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
Of course! God dang it. I'm guessing elemental damage then will do a lot. Burning strike. I really need to learn.
That reeks. I said stay away from its mouth.
Yeah, well, if you can tell, I haven't got a grasp of the dodging mechanic just yet in a combat like this. Perfect. Nice, the recovery is so nice. The quick recovery is so good.
Where's it going?
What the heck?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Maybe I can rebind it? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Excuse me, Morble! Hell yeah, Clive. Okay, here's your QTEs. When the screen flashes blue during a pivotal moment like this in battle, press square before the timer runs out for a devastating blow. Dang!
Now! Before it recovers!
My thanks.
The kick off of it is so good as well. Oh, the miasma. Parry. Oh! Use square just as opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time. That was a parry on that.
I'll be fine
Nice.
You won't be gone for long.
Oh, I can hit it before it's leaving. Oh, here it comes. Okay, wait for the blue. Cinematic evasion. When the screen flashes red during a pivotal moment in battle, press R1. Okay, so there's evades and there's strikes.
Now for the final push, my lord.
I gotta be careful. Because I have increasing health, but we still can die. Oh! Oh my god, there's a charge attack.
I'd rather we made it die.
Yikes! Okay, wild rage. That's probably not good. That's the one that we want to avoid. Ah! It's just like Final Fantasy style though, that they tell you what's gonna happen before it happens. Which is good, you know? Nice, we got a stagger. Hi, turtle. We're gonna finish it. We got this. Get it, boys! Come on, Wade! Come on, Tyler! Let's go! And the finisher. Woo! Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, let's go. Fun. That's fun. I did struggle at the beginning, but I think I can just like shift dash a lot around rather than the Phoenix. The Phoenix seems to be like a gap closer between the enemy. You don't really want to use it to get away. Just gotta work around it. The level icon looks familiar. Hi, Nemesis. How's it going? And don't get back up. Yeah, you filthy animal. I really didn't want to find a marble, but I guess here we are. Got some experience and ability points, and I don't know if that means we got 0 gil. It's possible that we got 0 gil from that encounter. I want to take a look if we can rebind them now. I'm not sure if it's possible within the demo. Let's see. I want to see if there's actual lore about the marble. Nope. Not yet, at least. Or maybe we should have checked the lore while it was happening. I know, Turtle.
Never thought I'd
It's unbelievable.
see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbles too.
They're fun, Singu. Do it. Play as much as possible until it releases in a few days.
If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
Yeah, I'm having such a good time. This game is
We don't want to be caught out
really,
here
really
after
good for my mood right
If
now.
we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
You can't play it release. I don't know where I'm gonna be on the 22nd. Hopefully I'll be I should be around, but I don't know if I'm going to play this on release because I feel like everyone will want to play the game themselves. Maybe I'll wait till like August or something.
Damn.
What do you think? Hopefully your wife will get it for your birthday. Is there a collector's edition? That's what I want to know. I love how much you deep dived the lore screen. It was a great time. It was so good. Yeah, this is good too. But it has more of like, almost like a tactical feel to it, the song. Digital Deluxe is fine. I need to know what comes with the perks of Digital Deluxe. Okay, so now we finally get to go to Phoenix Gate and meet with our father. This aging seaboard citadel not only defends Rosaria from northern raiding parties, but also serves as sacred ground whereupon the duchy's dominant might commune with his or her ancestors and entreat their guidance on the eve of this important battle. I mean, that's why it's so important that Joshua is traveling here as well. Is it 300 quid, really? Sometime later.
I hope that's Ambrosia.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait.
Dang, Wade. Embellishing it a little bit.
His sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morbal's gullet.
Wasn't that easy.
Drink and be merry, boys. Work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself.
All right, let's see. Lore. Ooh, we got Phoenix Gate and the royal, the ducal army. The Phoenix Gate, a walled keep situated near Rosaria's northwest border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in wars against northern territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant fire, held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. Okay, cool. That's gonna be really interesting to see that play out. And then you got the ducal army, the loyal soldiery of the Duchy of Rosaria. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. This is weird. One sec. Hello. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm explaining to delivery service, as always, how to find where my mom's address is, because I ordered something for her and they're like, we don't know where you live. And I have to literally give them the breakdown of it every single time. And they still don't know where it is, so they're going to call me back. So sorry about that, but I'll have to deal with that in a minute. See you later, Greg. Does the person on the other end of the call have lore too? Can we get information on them, please? No, it doesn't, Undead. It's a bit finicky, so unfortunate, but it's okay. Anyways, the ducal army, they're the loyal soldiery of the Duchy of Rosaria. They serve under the standing army's Lord Commander, whose task is to enact the will of their sovereign, the Archduke. Those who show sufficient aptitude, or those who are blessed with sufficient ability of birth, are made shields, personal retainers to the Archduke himself. So I guess that kind of is like implicit with like Wade and Tyler. Wade being low-born, but probably showed aptitude towards it, while Tyler was of nobility of birth, and thus became the second hand to the Lord Commander themselves. And they're kind of like the two examples of like the kind of people that can fight in the ducal army. Yeah, I wish I could have that. Like, I would rather send them a message saying, hey, here's how to find my address, but we'll see.
The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Joshua doesn't quite like his food. Is it like a sausage or meat or something? Or carrots? Carrots! I couldn't tell from the color of the cutscene. He's like, nah.
Are you unwell?
Yeah, I'm starting to know the lore very well, but something tells me that Joshua is not the kind of person that enjoys these kind of crowds.
Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all...
It almost feels like he wants to prove himself with the men too. I'm like,
Father?
my brain is kind of running about like,
Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
he doesn't want this power.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
I get it. It must be really tough to be a young boy and have to wield so much power. Keeping the line pure, and that's why I married my cousin.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
Yeah, he married his cousin because his cousin has the ability to pass on the bloodline of the icons, which they have the phoenix powers and stuff like that. So it's pretty messed up, Jersey. It's pretty messed up.
I don't suppose I've been missed.
He's leaving the party because he thinks no one's gonna notice him. I feel so bad for this kid. Like, I don't know if his illness is literally like some sort of struggle with him housing all this power, or it's something else entirely, but pretty sucky to be him, you know? And hovered over by his mother. Hey, Saturn. Oh, I have to take this phone call. 1 second. He did it! He found the house! Woo! Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, God, that was an adventure. Trying to give him directions. Jeez. It's okay, I do this all the time. I get these calls all the time. It's very frustrating.
You'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
Is it Torgal? Is it really a fire hound? Or did they say fine hound?
So this is where you've been hiding.
I really like the soul of this game so far. It has a lot
I didn't see you at the feast.
of richness to it.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
It's the carrots that I don't like. Toriko!
Look how small their pupper is.
I hear you slew a marble. All the men were singing your praises.
It does look like Sif.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling.
Metia?
If I did...
We talked about that a little earlier. You want to know what it is? Metia is this like messenger that it's like the red star behind the moon, and you send your desires to it, and it's supposed to carry them heaven bound and beyond. So like basically you communicate with it what you want. Yeah, it was like that one moment that Clive and what's her face had, and they had Lorem and Metia. Good to know though that like they're like, yeah, well, I'm sure you want to know about it. The active Time Lord, yes, Victor's so good, so good.
Know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock. The Archduke's firstborn failure.
True, he had a lot of weight on him, not being the dominance.
I'm jealous.
I don't know if they believe in him so much as they know that he has the power.
They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of
Yeah.
the dominant.
This kid is so aware of the dynamic.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
Look how frustrated he is.
Isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
I mean, you're seeing an age gap between you, so he might have learned a thing or two. He doesn't know that, he's just a kid.
Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria.
Kid is only hard on himself because everyone makes it hard for him.
That whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
You're making it harder for him. Can you like take it easy and be like, dude, I get it. You don't have to have it all figured out now. It's good. It's good. We'll figure it out together. The House Rosefield, the highest of the noble houses of the Rosaria, the dominant of the Phoenix is always born into the Rosefield line, and so it is always a Rosefield who sits upon the ducal throne.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No
I don't think he knows what he's doing either, Clive.
However hard it gets, I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
This is gonna be our relief system in this game when things get rough. Just as long as they don't kill Torgal. When they get rough, yeah.
Supplies from the capital.
A Matt Bellamy vibe. Interesting. I can see that. He does have a little bit of a similar face structure. The puppy has more expressions than the cast of the live-action Lion King. All right, what's going on here? Break this down for us. Okay. All we know is where we're at.
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys and
What in the...
Violence and bloodshed. Oh dang.
Gateway secured, Captain.
This truly is Demon Souls. Okay, any lore, please? Context, thank you. No? Yo, Carl, what's up? Have you checked out this demo? It's sick. Didn't even know it existed. Now you do. Hey. Thanks for the 23 months. I hope you've been doing well. It came out like 2 days ago, but I haven't had time to play it up until now. Yeah, he is waking up to fighting breaking loose at the castle. Oh, that is really cool. I just love the fact that he could just like light his own candles. I wonder who trains him to be a good dominant. Like, the person who was previously a dominant has passed. So who passes on that knowledge?
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Oh wow, we actually get to play as Joshua. Interesting. Flight of the Fledgling. Ooh, look at him light his own way. Okay, so we have Joshua. Okay, so we need to read his stuff as well, because he has like, he doesn't have much to him, but he has his items, which give him a little bit of context. So princely bangles, to be worn only by the heir to the ducal throne. These one-of-a-kind accoutrements are wrought from solid gold and bear the Rosarian emblem. Then you have the princely stay. Should his breeches fall, so surely with the duchy, or so the tailor charged with crafting Prince Joshua's belt was told. While certainly pleasant to the eyes, the cloth wrapping is a poor substitute to a set of iron tassets when it comes to stopping a spiked mace to the groin. Lovely. Okay. I love the little sprite for Joshua too. Look how cute it is. And you have the burning throne. So this is his weapon. One of a set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Drustunus or Drustinus. The burning thorn has been passed down through generations for use by the Archduke's family and his closest shields. As it is the smallest of 7, it will be carried by Prince Joshua until he is of age that allows him to handle a larger weapon. A white mage look? I saw with the red and the white. I can see that. But yeah, he doesn't seem to have much in the way of like a fighting system other than you can read his little attributes. But we do have a sword, so I wonder if we're gonna use it.
Already inside the castle.
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
I only wish I could have turned off motion blur in this demo. That would have been like my one desire setting wise. I had to kind of look into if like rebinding is a thing, because I was like thinking about that as we were fighting. That R1 is not the most optimal. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, there's wireless controller. Let's see, this is more Souls-like. R2 on magic, R1 melee attack, circle evade. Fair. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it now because it forces me to manually have to like relearn the inputs right now, which like, you know, I'm okay with. Maybe in the full game allokinetic, we'll see. Maybe they'll just have a loadout. I just use Karaga. Hi, video games are magic. It seems to get rid of the motion blur. Maybe it's just my eyes.
What was that?
Dang, boy.
I have to help them.
That's so cool.
Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness. He's not one of us.
No, I must do my duty.
He gets really worn out. using his magic. Dang. You see how worn out he gets just using a few spells? Poor boy.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sabra Garb.
This is the story that we read about.
You must know my father.
The Sabraquois.
Who goes there? Boy, take him.
I could just probably cast them with magic. Get up close for a finisher.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Greedy. Turn the tides. Yeah, we're operative word. Yeah, more power. I have the dominant. No, you do not. Nice. Teamwork. It feels weird though. Like, it makes sense, you know, like you have this clunky little kid. He's so hard to move and gap close after playing with Clive. Oh, dang, Tyler.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Kiraga. The particle effects are so good. My god.
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Yeah. It seems like everyone has beef with the Iron Blood too. Yo! Friend, Clive!
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
I don't remember previous Final Fantasy games being so bloody.
You rescued the young
Dragon's Breath.
Well done, Sir Wade.
Rated M. Yeah, no kidding from those initial scenes. Like, the first 5 minutes told me that this is not for kids.
We cannot stay here.
Oh, I'm so happy. I welcome this change. I think it's really cool. The first Final Fantasy ever rated M, pretty sure. Game of Thrones? Okay. Like, the atmosphere of this game is spectacular. It has a live spirit, which I'm really noticing.
May the winds speed you to Rosalia.
Is there anything about that, please? Oh, yes, we get to read about the owl. Solassus. Owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others. Wow. Okay. Specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to the ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes store these thoughts in the form of aether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required through only to the intended recipient, so no one can intercept them. Stolasses are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages, and are seldom available to common folk. The incantation O Maya Lost Elan to Sag Elith can be loosely translated as my will is now thy burden, never cleft our bond shall be. Interesting. The book specifically, okay. I'd still I think I'd still prefer kids to play this over Grand Theft Auto. I don't know, are kids still playing Grand Theft Auto when they're growing up? I don't even know. Like, I remember it was popular in my time, but I guess with maybe Grand Theft Auto 6 things might change up again. But that's really cool. I really like this. It's really cute. What would you name the little birdie? I'm trying to think of a proper name for this. It almost feels like it should have like somewhat of a gem name. That's gnocchi. I was gonna say it was either a food or a gem-like name. Mr. Hoot Hoot. Steve. Yeah, that's it. What did they do, Nemesis? Yeah, what would you name this owl? I would need to sit and contemplate, honestly. But I think it's so cool that these owls can't be intercepted. I think that's awesome. What? Hoothus? Oh my god, Hugh. Oh my god. Hootie and the Blowfish. Steve the Hoot. 100 cars from the in-game websites and moved a few behind the subscription. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I get it. I get it. I need to charge it better. Stop! Let me find my cable really quickly. I can't Mr. Beak. See if this charges. Oh, there we go. Locked and loaded. Nice. All right, let's continue. Why have you neglected me? I always do, honestly. Time to get away.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father,
chocobos.
Take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going.
I wonder if
you.
this is how they separate.
It's supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I think that promise is going to bind them together.
I know.
You have to keep
Even the quay doesn't sound like a typical quay.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
It's more like a chirp or a trill. I just want to see more of Ambrosia. Hi, William. Nope, nothing. Chocobo Dudeskies. Snow from Final Fantasy 13, probably. Alright, I'm ready to fight. Let me at him.
Down with you! Once more! Forevermore!
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
It's bad. How did we get there? For this game right now. I would go and see if there's any like game stores around me that have PS5s that have loaded the demo on it, William. Or check if your friend has it. But I understand because this game is looking really, really good. I mean, is the Pro really going to make a difference ultimately in your experience of the console? Because I've never really found the need to upgrade console versions unless something massive came with it. Like, I didn't want the PS3 fat after they came out with the Slim, for example. You know? Or like, they supported better visuals or whatnot. Might reduce the price of the main one, sure. But I think by that point, you're going to depreciate in price anyways. I don't know. It depends on like how impatient you are. I'm gonna go for that one.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
What the heck? I actually pressed the direction and looked up. May I have this dance? Hell yeah, you may.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you. Rosaria.
It's a bit hard to predict that dodge. There we go. Woo! Okay, that was a precision dodge. Hell yeah. I want to see if I can get that precision dodge off again. Yikes. I'm not sure how I feel about QTEs in the middle of combat, but I like that there's a variety of them at least. The music is sick.
You're going to regret that, boy.
Oh, he does it twice. I saw the double jump script. Okay. Nice, got it. Got it. Ah, not the second one though. Nice. God dang it. It's always the second one that I'm off with. still need to get a feel for the parry. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that quite yet. Got him. Ba, 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 ba. I did get the double precision dodge. I got 3, I think, earlier, but I'll get the hang of it. Yeah, I need to practice it. I would love to just sit with this demo until next week and just practice the parries, because I feel like that would be really fun to just sort of get a good feel of the combat. They use her face transitions, yeah. I mean, it really depends on how you are with QTEs. I personally have never been too much of a fan of them, and they've generally been like bottlenecks for me in my experiences with games. But as long as it's not too intrusive and allows you to enjoy the fight and completion, because sometimes QTEs can be immersion breaking, but sometimes it can give you a much needed rest from a fight. Yeah, I need to, like, it's about, I want to see if there's like a visual cue, because I feel like I'm getting really overwhelmed with everything that's happening. I can't tell when the parry moment is. And I had a little bit of struggle with actually learning the dodge movement. So like when you're in that like combat arena against the Lord Commander Murdoch, you're fine. But the minute that you got faced against all these goblins and stuff like that, it was a matter of like watching their moveset and realizing when the time to dodge was to get that precision dodge, which was, you know, yeah. They can make them automatic, like in the latest Yakuza games have done. Maybe they have some accessibility options for that. The combat director, the DMC guy, was pairing everything in the gameplay demo. Of course he was. Of course he was. So you're telling me that the combat director of DMC is an actual gamer and knows how to play his games? Dang. I want to know about this, like, who's this? Okay. The Imperial Army. All right. The assembled forces of the Holy Empire of Sambrick, while officially under the command of the Cardinals, it is the Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage, whom the legions truly serve. On the battlefield, the Dragoons, peerless lancers renowned throughout the realm, are the Empire's keenest weapon, descending from the skies to sow terror and disarray among their hapless foes. Well, you got Miyazaki and other people, William. I can't say that every developer is a gamer, like in the sense of like, you know, essence of like refined gaming rather than I can pick up a game and play. Like, of course they're all gamers, but you know what I mean? Like true gaming moments.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial.
The way he said that was such venom. The
Dragoons. They really need
Dragoons.
to invade us.
Not yet. Their numbers were too few.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among
Limited edition sashes.
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Among their men. They're intruders.
What is that?
So when does he get the mark? When does he become a bearer? Ascian. It does have Ascian vibes, doesn't it? Of course. They say something that we will not know until much later on. Yeah, it will probably come to PC eventually, but yes, it's a PS5 only experience so far. Safara. Topical! The panicked wine.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Yeah, I learned, Vorpal, that, is it actually Orangier's voice actor? That'd be pretty cool. I learned with a lot of people nowadays that when you... Wait, is it first one? Are we talking about the first expansion or the change of Orangier's voice actor? Because the first one is one of my favorite voice actors when it comes to video games. And I'm always really bad at names, but, you know, very famous Dragon Age character. The current one. Okay, I haven't encountered that one yet. I'm still playing through Final Fantasy XIV. And I am not past the first expansion just yet. So I'm like mid-content onto Heaven's Ward right now. And I haven't met his voice actor just yet. But yeah, people who generally are facing burnout or don't have time are the kind of people that play mobile games, funny enough. So can you imagine we live in a society that's making more mobile games, not for just people who don't own consoles and things like that, or kids, or like are predatory, but they're also making it for people that are way too burned out to do anything else and just touch like a game for like 5 minutes and put it down. It's really sucky. It's so sad. It's so sad that like, you know, someone like Miyazaki can't enjoy anything more than just like a 5-minute game. Okay. That chocobo.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
No! I see why it's rated M.
Run, Joshua, run!
Dang, Joshua has fiery spirit. Oh! Oh, crap. Wade's gonna die right now. Come on, Joshua.
You must do your duty.
You can do this.
You have to keep Father safe.
Oh my god. What kind of overwhelming power is he gonna unleash? This is bad. This is really bad. You don't put a kid through this traumatic experience and have him activate his powers. Yeah, that's an awakening. Oh, run, Torgal! Get somewhere safe, duck! Oh, wings! The phoenix is born.
Phoenix.
Like naming it or something. So that's what that cutscene was. It was the Phoenix fighting Ifrit. The Dominants fighting. Let's see. We gotta read up. Okay, thank you. There is stuff about the Phoenix. The Warden of Fire, whose strength resides within Joshua Rosfield, heir to the Rosarian throne. The Phoenix is always born in the ducal line and is worshipped by the populace, not least because its flames are both of destruction and regeneration, have delivered the duchy from disaster many times over.
He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him. No, my lord. Fall back. Climb.
Oh! Ambrosia, no! No! Oh, I'm not liking this game anymore.
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain? Not now.
What is this pain he's experiencing?
You're his shield. Do your duty.
lord?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cry 300 times over in this. What the hell? Ifrits? Now?
Second of the call of fire. But that's impossible.
He burned. He burned. Dude. Oh my god.
Who are you? Give me.
Poor Joshua, he's freaking out while he's Phoenix mode. Oh my god! Joshua, what the heck? Oh my god! What the hell? So we played earlier as Joshua. Okay, embodying the Phoenix. The following commands are available when playing as Phoenix: fire, aim, and evades. I'm so glad I didn't include this voice in the beginning. Oh, I thought I evaded. Precision dodge, let's go. You've taken more damage though. This is so freaking cool. What's an apothecary? Anyone want to look that up for me? We have no cinematic explanations here. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the shooting just yet. Like, once the aim gets its target, it's fine. But I don't like scanning for the target. Also, it's a little hard to see when evasion is necessary. Like, that looked like an evasion moment. The music is going hard. What the heck? Master Joshua's mastered his flying powers. Yeah, Soken does not disappoint, does he? I am your brother. Aw. Look at little Joshua. The awakening, beautiful bombardments. Nice, let something connect. We're going up! Oh my god, I think we're gonna have to dodge. Damnation in? Four, three, 2, 1. Oh my god. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. Oh my god. Hellfire. That's Ifrita, right? Oh! Yeah, that's what you wait. I didn't realize. I thought it was a DPS check, and I was like, do I need to be shooting the ball? Do I need to be shooting Ifrit? And oh god. Yeah. It's okay. It doesn't seem to really put us far back. What are they called when you finally like build up? Like, I don't know what, I keep forgetting. I'm so bad with names, but moves like that are possible and generally very hard hitters. Limit break, thank you. Limit break. Yeah, that was a limit break. Yeah, they have so many names. That's why I always also get them so confused. Like, icons weren't always icons. Yeah, I hope those pillars aren't important. I just wasn't firing in the right place, but that was cool to see anyways. I think it was fun to see Hellfire being performed. But why? Why do I get deleted? Flames of Rebirth? Yeah, where the hell was that last time, Joshua? Come on. Yeah, rising from the ashes. I just didn't think that it was gonna go like that. There's no cinematics anymore. There's no ATLs. Yeah, he got the hang of it really quickly. The rumble in the controller is so good. That spiral of energy was awesome. Hell yeah. Look at you go, Joshua. Nurgle says stop.
Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
Oh my god. Oh! Hell yeah, just in time. Oh! Oh!
I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
My mods share a brain cell. So the more you saw the same thing earlier, there's something bad that happens. Like, that's so metal. Yeah.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the...
Now you give me active time lore. I don't think he knew what he was doing, though.
Can't be helped.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Oh, my condolences, Your
It just
Grace.
won't be
Is
immediately.
there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world. And now he is gone.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out, right? Like, let's not jump to conclusions just yet.
I pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see.
So what's happening here with Annabelle? Annabelle, you have some explaining to do.
Your Grace, over here.
Yeah, I'm looking for the lore. It hasn't come up yet. Okay, now. I've been just spamming it, trying to get some insight on this. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in a league with a force she judged the mightier, the Holy Empire of Sambrique. It was Annabella's treachery that led to disaster. This was all because he said, "No, girl, I ain't gonna sleep with you right now. We just had an argument." Oh, they had bad blood between them. They did not have a good relationship at all, for many different reasons. Like, she wasn't sympathetic or empathetic or anything like that, while she just, you know, wanted power. Yeah, it's almost like she said, I don't even know, why would you do that? Like, why would you destroy your son, who's the dominant, what, so you could betray your husband? Like, what are the chances now? How do you know you're gonna go and have another dominant? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
I don't think she cares, though.
Kill him.
Maybe not, but
Wait.
look how callous she
My
is.
husband never tired of telling me. He is a fine soldier.
Bearer.
I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line.
Despicable.
In its right place.
Despicable. Yeah, but like she could die tomorrow. Oh my god.
Take this one.
Even her servants.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
That's not rain. Shut up, Hugh. How could they? How could they? I mean, I know it's like only a week, but how could they? You've completed the Final Fantasy XVI demo, but there's still much story to tell. No kidding! We only scratched the surface. If you would like to learn more about Clive and the Dominants, please consider purchasing the main game. Yeah, thanks for playing! Thanks for starting to shed tears for this game already, by the way. Yeah, 8 days to wait. This is so good. This is phenomenal. I don't know who's gotten the chance to play this yet, but it is free on PS5 for you to play and check out yourself. I'm sure you all know that, you know, but if you do have a chance to get your hands on a PS5, a friend's PS5, I don't know, go to a store. Maybe they download a demo on there as well. Only told to like and subscribe after the demo. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna save this data. I mean, I might do something different, you know, when I decide to play myself, but God, that was so good. So the Digital Deluxe has the base game, digital mini art book, and digital mini soundtrack. I mean, I love an art book, but I would rather it be physical. I can't, is it on Spotify? Kayvon, is the music on Spotify yet? Please tell me. I need to listen to it right now. I did the combat mode. Isn't that what I did as well? I think I went for like the difficulty rather than the story mode. I didn't use any of the, what are they called? The rings or whatever that they tried to give you. It's not. Oh. The Iconic Challenge has been unlocked and is now available from the title menu. In this special mode, set later in the game, Clive has been equipped with the feats and abilities of 3 unique Icons, the Phoenix, Garuda, and Titan, to allow you to get a better feel of the Final Fantasy XVI's exciting battle system. I feel like it's a bit spoilerish about what potential powers we may get. The Iconic Challenge puts you in control of Clive several hours into the story, equipped with the feats of abilities of not 1 but 3 powerful Icons, creating an opportunity to better experience Final Fantasy XVI's unique brand of action gameplay. This challenge was created specifically for this demo as feature differs slightly from what appears in the final game. Oh, okay, so it's different. Gear, items, and abilities are now represented what are normally available to Clive during this part of the story. The world map journal have been removed from the main menu. Save, autosave, and load function is unavailable. So you just get to play it. The story so far. 13 years have passed since the tragic events which saw Clive robbed of his brother, his father, his home. After being pressed into service for the Imperial Army of Sambrick, Clive earns his freedom at the hands of a man named Sid, who agrees to aid our hero in his search for answers that have eluded him for so long. We join the two as they begin their infiltration of Cairn Norvent, an ancient stronghold wherein his brother's supposed killer, a second dominant of fire, is said to be held by an elite party of Valdor Knights commanded by Benedicta Harmon. Wasn't Benedicta the fiery lady that jumped on the Titan lion? Yeah. Oh, here she is. Ah, okay. I thought she was gonna look at us and break the fourth wall.
Milady, your orders?
Pull the men back in.
Do we get lore here?
Inside the care Geralf.
He is here then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
You will do what now?
So you've come for me after all.
What is disabled callus? Oh, okay. Right. True. Torgal. 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 Cycle between icons with L2. Ability cooldown. No.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Oh, I love his voice. So that's something his brother did. That's the Phoenix powers. Look how buttery smooth that is. And look at the red, green, and yellow stoplights on the bottom. Sean Bean? I don't know if it is.
Start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers.
Gouge, Wicked Wheel.
As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Titan can be fun. Wind up an upheaval. Titanic block.
They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Sid, this gate.
Need some help.
What is Ben Starr known for? Alex? I want to fight. Give me something to fight.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
What?
Good news, lads.
Your search is over.
Ooh, look at the arm he can block with. Come on, hit me. Ah, Torgal! Nice. It's so smooth to switch between them. Ooh, limit break! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Dang! Dang! It's his first voice gig. Huge Final Fantasy fan though. That's pretty awesome.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Quantum Break and A Way Out. I still need to play A Way Out. Let's go. Let's go, Torgal. You know,
Bloody show off.
as much as I really want to experience this demo, I feel like I kind of want to experience them as the powers come to me in the game. It's like I don't want to be thrown with all of these powers at once because it feels like I want to appreciate every single one as I get access to them. And I feel like it's just a bunch of buttons that I'm just going to press and not really feel the true enjoyment of. But look how cute the sprite of Torgal is. Oh, it's so adorable. Yeah, like this is so cool if you're just like, yeah, I just want to see what Final Fantasy 16 has to offer to me and now. And there's a little bit more story, but I think I kind of want to preserve this for when I want to play it. Now it's just deciding on when I want to play it. Yeah, it's like I will always have an issue of, do I play this on release? Because it's like, I know everyone wants to experience this game for themselves. Or do I wait a tiny little while, you know, when everyone has had a chance to play and then play it with all of you? Because all my Final Fantasy experiences, all my Final Fantasy experiences have literally been on stream with all of you. And I started with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I met so many people that way. We did Final Fantasy X, we did Final Fantasy XII, we did a bit of Final Fantasy XIV, we tried out some 9. And I feel like all of those experiences have been enriched by all of you and your love for the games. And so it feels like it'd be really hard to say that like I want to do this without all of you here to enjoy it with me. But oh, like Soken working on the composition of this, the combat director of Devil May Cry and Dragon's Dogma. My god, the combat is so much fun. And then you have like the whole like creative business unit that is like making this game absolutely spectacular. I only got through the first expansion, Callus. I want to play it again sometime soon on stream because we've been doing it all together and I'm in between expansions right now. So that's kind of where we're at. But before Heaven's Ward, I haven't even started that just yet. So I'm just past the cusp of like, okay, I had to truck through the first part. Now things get really good and everything starts to change up and the game really picks up. But I feel like the context of it was really incredible. Yeah, this is such a good game. I can't wait. 22nd, few days away. Like what, less than a week or something like that? Leon! And we really need Ashley in that moment. But yeah, big shout outs to Final Fantasy, to Square Enix for sponsoring the stream. Like, it's a pleasure to be sponsored for a game I really want to play anyhow in a demo I already played, but it is available on PS5 if anyone wants to give it a try themselves. I took 2 days off of work so I can play it. I hope you can finish it in 2 days, but I hope you get to play it as much as possible. Yes, exactly. It's literally the combat, Sprouts. You could probably do it after Tears of the Kingdom. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I could do Tears of the Kingdom and then play this afterwards. But I don't know. If anyone enjoyed my time and my experiences with Final Fantasy 16, I know this is a big shout out to myself, but give me a follow and, you know, you'll know when it happens. I probably will also post it on my Twitter. Like, I'll be so stoked to play this. Like, I'll see. I have to think about it. I'll mull it over, but I feel like after this demo, it's like, God, I really want to get my hands on this as quick as possible. And I feel it more immensely than I felt with Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, this was great. I'm glad I got to experience it with all of you. Yeah, me too. I'm a big Devil May Cry fan. So this is like a step in a really cool direction for me. Though I don't know how it's going to be in the long run when we start to see I don't know, like I'm used to like having a bit of challenges with the bosses that I face. And I want to see how that challenge scales up. Because at least in Final Fantasy VII Remake, we had that mix, right? We had a bit of like that hack and slash combat, but we had a slightly bit turn-based. So it was like kind of a medley of both, but it doesn't seem to be present in this one. So I wonder how it's going to play out. Instead, we get parries and precision dodges and combos and finishers, and we can switch between different abilities and maybe different icon abilities, so we'll see. Because I know like my Final Fantasy experiences have always been met with some wall or another, a boss that really just forces you to change up your playstyle and your combat and think things through. Like there's no like materia, there's no nothing. We'll see. But I think the story, if anything, is super, super good. Like, I'm really sold by this, like, universe, these characters, the darkness of it, the lengths it's going to. I feel like this is, like, such a fun direction for Final Fantasy to go in. So I'm really hoping that this is a spectacular game, start to finish. I'm ready to cry. I will wear eyeliner that bleeds through so you can see the progress of the tears on my face as I play this game. I know I'm gonna cry several times with this one. It already was tugging at my heartstrings at the end there.